Rulebook Rundown. My name's Cloudart, joined as ever by Blunderbutt. Yeah, and today we are going for Scenario 7 of our insane Dice Throne adventure run with Thor and Black Widow. It's going to be rough. This is usually where we start falling apart, so we'll see how it goes.
Not only as players of the game, but in real life.
Yep.
You get emotionally distressed and lose all confidence.
Yep.
In Scenario 7.
It's just how it goes. All right. Who's going in first here? Since we're running into a level 1 thing.
Let me draw my cards, see what I got. If I get my red room, I wouldn't mind going first. Yeah, but we did get trench coat. It's up to you.
I got 2 cards to cycle, so how about you go first then?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. See
Green
what we
tile.
got. Our single green tile for the scenario.
We gotta get packed up now.
And it's volcanic spout.
Gotta have fire.
Yep. Alright. Come here. Volcanic spout. Nope, not that one.
If it wasn't
This
fire, it wouldn't be a DTA run.
Yep. Okay. So, volcanic spout, we gain 1 gold. And the active player discards a positive status effect, which you don't have, and then receives 2 damage.
Just take damage.
Just take damage.
Boop, boop. Okay.
And then a green minion.
I'd like to agility that for 1.
Yeah.
Green minion. Here
Our
we go.
only green minion. What do we got?
Please don't be first strike. Hit. The Acolyte.
Acolyte.
Man, I think we've seen Acolyte every... Not every, but...
Most of the times.
Almost every portal crawls.
Alright, 12
All right.
health.
Here we go.
Time to get after it.
Ooh, cunning right off the bat. Draw 5 cards from your deck and reveal all ability upgrades to your opponent, and then add them to your hand. Is it better to covert first, or no? It's actually better to do cunning because then you can pull the abilities. Ooh.
Or if there's 2 abilities, put them in the bottom 5, so you have 3 cards to whiff the covert ops on, and then you search for the card that you want.
I like that. We're gonna do it. All right. For 2 CP, we're gonna play cunning. Wow. We get to look at the top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Man,
5. Hey.
you got some good cards.
Alright, that goes in our hand. And then we can put these back in any order, which doesn't matter because we're going to covert.
Yep.
We'll put those back. We're going to covert. We're not even going to bother. Let's just go ahead and get Red Room out. Let's see where it is, just out of curiosity. Yeah, more than halfway.
Most of the way down.
Alright. So on main phase, we do have the opportunity to play a ability upgrade for 1 CP less because of our mythics. So we're going to play Red Ribbon Training for 1. And then that is all our CP. Might cycle Trenchcoat. Gain 2 instead of 1. I've yet to use it. Don't rarely sell cards. I'm gonna cycle that. I try again.
It's a good card.
All right, we're We're gonna go into this with no CP, but that's okay.
Okay.
Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 1. We need to do 12 damage.
Oh, this guy's rude.
Wow. He summoned the dude.
And if you hit him for like 20, that's defendable. Then if he rolls a 6 on one of 2 dice, then he will deal half of that back.
This is like a level 3 dude.
No, that's if he successfully attacks. He summons a level 3 dude.
Right. Ay. Okay. No CP. Uh-oh. I don't have anything.
I suppose I could look at my cards here. I mean, does Widow's Gauntlet even get you there right now with 1 upgrade?
Yeah, I mean, it's 7 damage and gain a CP.
Let me cycle Life Funnel because it's Portal Crawl, and that's real sketch. And then I'm also going to cycle Skadoosh because we don't have any salves, and I drew into 2 upgrades, so I could slightly wild one of your dice to make it not a 6. If you want.
How much does he do? He does 5. He's not going to steal any CP. If he rolls a 6...
And he turns into a level 3 monster instead. Yeesh.
Yeah, I think we do it.
Alright, you got slightly wild. Any number but 6.
Changing this to
That
that.
costs 1 CP.
If it was a 3, it would be a small straight, which would be inflict bomb, deal 5. We'll just do widows. Okay. Gain 1 CP. We're doing 6 plus 1, so 7 damage defendable.
7 defendable. Alright, so he rolls 2 dice. He deals 4 damage back to you. Rude.
Yep.
And then takes 7 to be down to 5.
Main phase 2, I ain't got enough.
Good start.
He's
Good
up.
start. Okay. There we go. He's going for 2 swipes and 3 vortex to sacrifice himself for the greater good. That's almost it. Nope.
Ooh.
Bada bing, bada boom. Whiffer.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we're up here and it's my turn. I guess I'll go in and help.
Yep.
Gain a CP. Gain a card. He's worthy. We're gonna getting paid and play both of these for all the CP. So I also am going in with 0, but I've got 2 upgrades on the board, which feels pretty good.
Lots of 6s.
Could get guard break. Try 1. That's not it. We're gonna do this. That's not quite. Man, we're off to a real good start here.
Start. I do have 1 CP. I gotta try again. I also have a samesies. That's one of my dice. So try again is the only thing I got. Can Reroll up to 3 dice. Can be the same dice 3 times.
Can be the same die 3 times?
Yes.
Ooh. That makes it more tempting to try to reroll one of these to a 6.
You can do, so just out of curiosity, it says up to 3. If you were to roll 2, then you could still roll 1 more, right?
Yeah.
That's just 3 total.
Yep.
That's 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, let's go for that.
1 CP. Try again, 3. It's not a 6. That's not a 6.
I'm scared.
Watch you get a 6. Ah.
Should have just gone to bed. Okay. I will do nothing.
Alright. Let's go.
Woof.
Alright. He's rolling for 2, 3 vortex and 2 swipes. There's the 2 swipes. Vortex. Nothing there. Nothing there.
Thank goodness we're getting so lucky.
Alright.
Over to you.
By me. Being a CP, draw a card.
Nope. I need that.
Vegas, baby. 2. Let's go ahead and covert. 1, 2, 3. There's baton strike. I'm totally okay with that. Let's put it on the top. We play our grapple for 1 CP. Play Vegas Baby, get our other one out, and then that would give us 6-it. Alright. So, we're going to play grapple. 1 CP because of our mythic. What's this card draw? Into baton strike. We're going to Vegas Baby. Roll a die. Gain half the value. We can re-roll with this card.
It's a twofer.
Did I re-roll it?
So, odds
2 CP.
odds say you it's
That's not my die anyways, but that's fine.
that you either break even or get higher more often than you lose a CP.
We'll stay.
Okay.
So, it's 2 CP.
But I also just re-rolled the die, tried to get a 6, and chunked it.
Yeah. Then we'll play 1 CP again. That is 1 CP. To gain our 6-it. So we got 6-it, samesies. We do have Subversion, which would add 2 plus additional ability upgrade in place, so that would be 2 more, so it's a 4 damage modifier. Not that we need it here, but... Okay. Roll. 5 damage. Preferably undefendable. Gonna keep the 6, roll everything else. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 5 damage. With the bomb. Reroll.
That's spy game.
Oh, man. Thank God. Unfortunately, we're blowing all our cards like super early. But,
If it helps you get set up, though, too.
kind of. Do I dare let him just go? He's gonna kill me. Potentially. No, he won't kill me, but could make matters worse. Gain agility, search your deck for ability upgrade and put it into play. Or I samesies into grapple 2 and gain an agility CP, and then 7, 8, and be lethal. I think that's safer.
Yeah, probably.
So samesies for 1 CP. Giving us grapple 2. Gain 1 CP and an agility.
You may want to use Six-It instead of Samesies, because you're going to eventually want to be going for Widow's Gauntlet, and Six-It doesn't help you with that.
That's true. Good point. Swap that out. Same cost.
Yep.
Then we're doing 7, 8, 9, 10 undefendable damage.
You got him.
Ooh, a 3-round green card. Man.
Yikes. Hope that's not indicative of the whole night.
We get 2 green loot.
2 green loots. I got a 9 and an 11.
18.
Heal 1 and gain a gold. Kind of wanted the in between. But...
I got an 18 and then
Common card.
9.
And a heal 1.
Alright, main phase 2. I got nothing.
Okay. Then we are up here, and it's on me. I feel like you're wanting to get the salve, so I will go up. Oop. And we get a level 3 loot.
Yes.
Nice. 3.
I got a 5.
So you got 2 CP. I got a +3 attack modifier. Okay. And then we're going for purple spot. Let's see what we get. Oh no!
Airplane
We
mode.
got an ad right here. What?
Brought to you by.
Why did that happen? That's weird.
That's a first.
Yeah. Hey, more scorched stuff.
Oh,
Scorched
man.
Mesa. Alright. So, here we go. We gain 3 gold, bringing us up to 15. And then any hero discards a salve. We don't have one of those. Alternatively, roll a die. On a 1 or 2, gain burn and discard a card. On a 3 or 4, receive 8 damage, and on a 5 or 6, get a green or a purple treasure. Up. Oh, baby. All right.
For everybody, right? Or just you?
Sure is.
All right.
Purple loot.
More health, please.
18. A rare.
Oh, I dropped my dice. Purple 14. Oh.
14. 3 more gold.
I guess.
All right, and it is purple minion time.
Not a problem. This is what would have been had we flipped it on the green minion. Ah! Succubus, first strike.
Neat. All right, 15 health, and he can go.
Alright, at the start of your turn, gain a chaos. Oh, I don't even have my status tray ready. Ugh.
She gains chaos.
Gains a chaos. And then we're rolling for the same thing. 2 swipes and vortexes. Alright, so we got 2 of those and 2 of those. Just need 1 more vortex here. Here we go. A lure. We are dealing 6 defendable damage. If you have at least 2 chaos, which we don't, then they would heal for the amount equal to the damage successfully done. So we are doing 6 defendable damage.
6 defendable. All right. I got Thunder Wheel with 3. I throw Mjolnir and prevent 2. So I take 4, and she takes 1.
Okay. She has no end of turn on nothing, so it's on you.
Alright. I gain a CP. Hand a card. I can show the cards now. Not doing tournament thing. Okay.
I know, right?
Same Z's, and he is worthy. Steal a health per vortex rolled. On 2 swipes, inflict parasite. Gross.
Ooh. It looks pretty.
Yeah. That is my mighty summon. He's gonna deal damage and heal next time, but then I can get in for undefendable the time after. Yeah, I'll just do that. So I gain 2 guard break.
Nice.
Heal 2. Retrieve Mjolnir, which gains an electrokinesis. The Mythic activated a 6 ability to gain another electrokinesis. And when retrieving, deal 3 collateral to the enemy.
Nice.
Brings it down to 11. And that's my turn.
Yeah.
Up to you. You going down or you throwing in on this? Probably don't need to throw in on this.
Yeah, no, we'll go down.
Okay.
In hopes for not a first strike.
You got salve.
Yes. Deals for 2.
Best salves ever. Thornbridge. Okay. So, Thornbridge, roll a die. On a 1 or 2, discard 3 positive status effects.
Jesus.
On a 3 or 4, gain Barbed Vine and Entangle. On a 5 or 6, gain 3 gold.
Alright, we need a 5 or 6. It's a 4. Ugh.
That's a Barbed Vine and Entangle.
Ouchies. Not only do I lose a roll, I take a damage just to do the second one.
Well, hopefully you will first
shot.
roll get what you need.
Yeah,
But right now you need a level 3 minion.
I do. Here we go. Level 3. It is. Oh no, the Dark Line. "14 health, first strike."
Did I miss it? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. First strike, that's over to me. Alright. Good. Whoop, down here. 14 health. Alright. Just going for basic swipies.
Easy peasy.
Bunch of basic swipies. Okay, there's 4. And there's 5.
3 of a kind?
No 3 of a kind, so no bleed and silence. I just changed that with my finger. But it is 8 defendable damage coming in.
We get 3 dice on our defense. We don't get the reroll. So we are dealing 2 back.
Down to 12.
And then preventing 1.
So taking 7.
That would be 7. Do I want to agility here? I have to, because
Otherwise you'd be at 1 health. Yeah,
I need
probably.
to agility. Alright, we're going to agility quick. So that agility's
So
off the original 8, right?
Correct.
1 through 3, baby. Perfect. Alright, so that brings it to 4 minus 1, so we take
3 damage.
there. Now we got a little bit of room to roll. Alright. That was his turn. Now it's mine.
Get him.
Gain a CP, draw a card. Undercover mission. Okay. Overlaps. 1, 2, 3. Alright. I have no card draw. Vengeance, smokescreen, snare trap. No. Take that back. What are the odds that I get my promo card? I guess it doesn't matter, but I would get all 3 if I did it this way. Okay. We'll lock that in. Have 4 CP. Okay, we're gonna roll. So we get 1 roll for free. Or do I get that out of here? If I get rid of barbed, I would save a health. If I get rid of entangled, I would lose 1 more health if I rolled all 3 rolls. 2 health versus 1 health. I'm gonna get that out of here, the barbed, I think.
Sounds good.
Then we'll...
What was the upgrade that's on deck?
Right now I'd put promo card into Vengeance, my large straight, and then my large straight, when I play it, will draw into Snare Trap.
Okay.
Lots of batons. What do you do here?
Since you only have 1 more roll, do you just keep it safe
Baton
and
it up.
just go batons?
I think so. At least we're doing something. Perfect. It's probably the best outcome.
Yeah.
So we're doing 8 defendable damage.
8 defendable. Set that there. Okay. Here we go. He gets 1 die, and he's inflicting bleed. He's
Either way.
inflicting 1 bleed.
Alright, back to me.
And then he takes 8.
Takes 8. Goes down to 4. I do have my damage modifier. You can use yours on me, right?
What?
Can you use your damage modifier on me or no? That's a particular
No.
loot card.
Remember the punching bag card that you left behind?
Yeah.
That lets you do that.
That would have let us do it. Okay.
I could pitch a card to throw Mjolnir at him, but not
Still not
one of the
enough.
cards that I have right now.
I would really like to just take them out, but I got nothing. It's just a 2 damage modifier would bring them down to 1 or 2, but either way, we're gonna do that damage anyways. So. All right, on you, or it's on me for Succubus.
Yep.
Okay, she's rolling full house.
She gains a
She gains
chaos, which means she's going to heal this turn.
There we go. We got 2 of those. We got 1 of those.
Okay, that's a successful hit so far.
And 1 more.
Okay, it's a 5 damage attack. Here we go. 3 worthies would be good. Or 1. Alright, so I gain an electrokinesis for the 6. And then prevent 2 from the single worthy. So She gets in for 3.
Okay.
And then
So heals 3.
heals 3 by spending both chaos.
Okay.
Up to 14. And to me, CP card. Alright. Let's go for Odin Force. Or Chain Lightning. That's probably
That
fine.
works too.
Yep. Alright, roll 3 dice. Add up 2 for 8. The 2 collaterals going to be 9, 10, and 3 is 13. Alright, we're going to do a guard break. Try to make it undefendable with a hammer. Use the other one to try to make it undefendable with a hammer. Okay.
Man.
They get a defense roll.
Alright, here we go. Defense roll is 4 dice. They steal 1 health per vortex. On 2 swipes, they inflict parasite. No parasite, but they are taking 3 more health.
Ow. So they're up to 17. I'm down to 6. Yikes. It was 8, 9, 10, 11 damage from the attack. Brings down to 6. And then 2 collateral. Brings down to 4. And that's gone. I'll drop the 3 electrokinesis to draw a card. I'm going to cycle Blood Pact to draw a card. Yeah. And I think that's it. Bummer.
Alright.
Back to your turn against
Scared.
the Dark Lion.
Try Salve for 2. Brings me up to 7.
Yep. Because his minimum damage is 6 and you have a bleed.
There we go. 7 health.
7 health.
Alright.
There's 7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
How about 8 damage? Not 3 of a kind.
Rolling defense with 3 dice. Yeah. We're preventing 1. Brings it to 6. And he's taking 2.
Brings it to 7.
Alright, sorry, 7. He takes 2. Ugh.
I got nothing.
By samesies, that would bring me down to 1 health.
1 health and then have to survive the bleed.
I mean, that's the only option here.
Yep.
Alright, I have 1 health. Eh.
Oof.
Fine. It's fine. What's bleed? 1 through
1 through 4.
4, 5, 6 removes. Let's put it in the tray. Oh. We live to see another day. CP card. Smoke screen. Play that. Roll a dice. 1, we draw a card. Give me 1 second here. turn the other camera on. Okay. Drawing a card into Vengeance. Play Vengeance for 1 CP. Draw a card into Snare Trap.
That would have been nice.
Deal at least, yeah. They would have. If they deal 6 damage to you, you play 2 in return. I'm gonna just cycle that now. I think.
Okay.
See what we get. A bye-bye. You need a bye-bye for anything?
Nope. Not currently. My guy can parasite me on defense, but
I guess I don't need to cycle it now. I'm just trying to survive here. Alright.
yeah.
Let's do some damage here. Three, 4, 5, 6. That's lethal, but it's defendable. It's fine. Can I make anything undefendable other than 6s? I cannot. So at this point, let's just try to gain an agility, I guess. I don't know.
Can you time bomb anybody
No,
or just the target?
The upgrade to hacked would let me choose. But this is just inflict.
Dang.
So I'm going to roll again. I'm just going to go for large because it does come with some extra benefit.
Yeah.
So let's roll a 2. There's the 2.
Nice.
Alright, we're doing that. So gain agility. Heal 7, roll 5. Perfect. On that we gain a covert. On this we inflict a bomb. And then we add 1, so we're doing 8. 8 defendable damage.
8 defendable. He gets 1 thing to inflict 1 bleed.
Okay. Bleeds on.
And he gone.
And then he's dead. Get out of here.
Purple loot.
I'll take it.
5.
Some health. Give me some health.
I got 2 CP.
9 or 10. How about an 8?
It gets you 3 cards.
Getting paid. Sabotage 2. What status effects? Perfect. Alright. Main phase 2. I could play Sabotage now. We don't know what we're going to card draw into, which might be okay.
Could also Covert Ops.
Right. Add to your plays. There's Hacked and Widow's Gauntlet. Alright, what do we do to get these out? I could upgrade them both if I could card draw. So I could... Empowered, increase your attack. That's already the 6. Such a good card. I could get both of these equipped and empowered, but I don't need them right now. So we're gonna... Doesn't matter, we're gonna get them both out. We're gonna get all these cards next turn.
Yeah, and especially since you can flash them in, you may as well wait. Like
Yeah,
you're probably gonna wanna buy your bleed most likely.
Yeah.
But
Which is fine, it's free. And then we'll probably spend getting paid to get all those upgrades out. So yeah, no need to do it now.
okay.
It is on
Succubus
it's on
has
Succubus.
first strike. Yep.
Gains of Chaos. I'm rolling full house. Full house.
All right. Dealing 6. Yeah, that's what I like to see.
That's a lot of prevention there.
That's a 6 block. Take nothing. About time.
Yeah.
Alright. My turn. CP, card. I've got 5 CP. Holy cow. Alright, Mighty Summon 2 definitely is coming out. That's 2. I kind of want to drop Hammered, go for Mighty Summon 2, pull Mjolnir back, heal 3, get stuff back. Alright, let's try to see if we can roll Mighty Summon first. We are almost there.
Close.
There it is.
Perfect.
Alright. So I'm going to ditch Hammered 3 to throw Mjolnir at the Succubus for 1 damage. I'm going to activate Mighty Summon 2. It uses a 6, so the Mythic gets me in Electrokinesis. I gain 2 Guard Break, heal 3. And then retrieve Mjolnir, which when I gain it back, I get an Electrokinesis, and it deals 4 collateral damage, which is enough.
Chigown.
Chigown. So that goes away. We get a purple loot roll. +2 attack modifier for a stinking 1.
I got a 17.
17, 4 gold. That's the most
Nice.
gold you can get. Up to 22. That's it. All I can do.
All right.
So we're back up
Where
here.
am I going with 1 health?
Into a level 2.
Yep. We'll just keep going down, I guess.
Keep going the bottoms, get a step closer to the salve.
Yep.
Alright. Here we go. The level 2 disaster is Stained Pyre. Pyre, also fire. So it's out on the board somewhere.
Lots of fire.
Oh, it was the one that we were going to.
Nice.
It's like it was meant to be. Alright. Gain 2 gold and spawn a level 2 enemy. Otherwise, you can receive 3 damage and explore the tile next to it.
I think we're going to take the 2 gold and spawn a blue.
Sounds good.
All right, here we go. Spawn in a blue. The Entropy Mage.
Doesn't have first strike.
No.
What game is this?
Alright. Time to go. I'm going to buy my bleed. For free. That's gone. We're alive.
Alive is good.
Then we're CP card. Widow's Gauntlet. What? So we're going to play that for 1. A card draw. We're going to play Hacked for 1. I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Because the next card... Oh, what was the next card? I don't remember. Is it fair to look at it?
I also don't remember.
Yeah. We're going to see it at the end of the turn anyways, I think. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is activated. Defense is activated. No, we're going to do it now because Widow's Gauntlet means I do more damage. So that is 1 CP there. We're going to card draw. Empowered. That's what it is.
Or you could have also flashed it in, like if that was the one you were going to use or something, but...
Yeah. Which we could do with Sabotage. So keep that combo on top here. Let's roll. Now we're hit. Now I just need the health.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep those. That was a 4. We're gonna roll the rest.
Hickam is so tired. How do adults adult all day and have energy left for the night? That is the struggle of adulthood.
Roll this last one. Hope for a baton. We got it. All right, here we go. The Widow's Gauntlet spam for the rest of the game.
Yep.
His defense does do damage if he rolls a vortex.
Could just end our night.
All right, so Widow's Gauntlet is gain of CP. And we're doing 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage.
Okay.
It is lethal.
So somebody's dying from this roll.
Somebody's dying.
All right. We're looking.
No vortex.
We're looking for no vortex. I don't want to take the blame for this. Hang on.
No vortex.
Necessary in the dice thrown dice tray.
Oh my god.
We live in.
Dead. He's dead. One shot.
Yeah, Hickama, I almost canceled our plans of doing this because today was a plasma day also, and then like an event at the kids' school, and we have some alcohol to get us through this. We're fine. What did we get from that? I put it away already.
Blue loot.
Blue loot.
I rolled a 3. I got a 2+ damage modifier.
14.
Not that we don't do enough damage already.
2 gold. That at least puts us over the threshold. Rounding up.
20, what do you have? 26?
26. Alright. Yeah, not enough lifeblood to do this.
Main phase 2. I don't think I really need to do anything.
Life funneled myself on the first thing. But it's okay because Blunder and I have a blood pact together, so we're in there.
Yeah, I don't think I need to play any upgrades right now, so we are good.
Okay. I am heading to the other level 2 that's next to me. Here we go. Where are we headed?
The fire.
Yeah, more fire. Pillars of salt. Uh-oh. Alright. Oh, town center. That would have been good. So, Pillars of Salt. Spawn a blue minion. Alternatively, roll a die. On a 1 through 3, spawn a purple minion. On a 4 through 6, gain 3 gold. And then not have to fight a dude. I'll just take the blue minion.
Yeah, we'll do the blue. Here we go. Blue minion is Scoundrel, first strike.
Scoundrel with first strike. Of course it is.
Does need a CP dial.
Okay. 14 health. 5 CP. Start of his turn, he gains 2 CP. And he starts with 7. Gross.
And we roll. Looking for straights. One, two, three, four, 5. First roll.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
Yep. Alright, that's a large straight. He's going to deal 7 damage. It is defendable, though. So I prevent 2 and throw Mjolnir. be 5. Or I could... He is worthy. And I wouldn't throw Mjolnir, but I would prevent 2.
I really don't have anything for you unless I play a upgrade this card cycle, but
I'll go for the throw because then I can time to hammer and get stuff back. So, yeah, take 5.
okay.
And then throw Mjolnir, dealing 1.
13.
13. CP card. 4 CP. Alright. 13 health, 2 guard breaks, plus 2 attack modifier. Let's see what we get. A lot of hammers. Let's keep a 5. And we'll go for Odin Force 2.
Got it.
Deal 6, roll 5 dice. That is gain an electrokinesis, gain a CP, throw Mjolnir. Throw or retrieve Mjolnir. Alright, so before this resolves, I'm going to play Time to Hammer to retrieve Mjolnir, which this also gains a CP and an electrokinesis. So it comes back, I get an electrokinesis and a CP. And then since the hammer came back, I gain an electrokinesis. Now I'm at full electrokinesis. So this one will go to waste, but that's okay. Rolling it again won't matter. I will throw Mjolnir for 1 damage. Down to 12. I will gain a CP now. To get to 6. Dang. And then I'm going to deal 6 plus 1 per electrokinesis, which is 10. I'm going to try to guard break this. Need a hammer. Gonna try again. Need a hammer. There we go. So this is undefendable. Of 10 plus 2 makes 12.
Perfect.
12 health. Then, before that finishes resolving, I'm going to spend 3 electrokinesis to draw a card. Ooh, get that out of here. 4. Remove 2 status effect tokens from a chosen player.
Nice.
He dies. Mjolnir comes back. I gain an electrokinesis. And we get a blue loot. 6. 2 more CP. Man.
13 gets us 2 gold.
2 gold. $28. Alright, so that's gone. That's gone. 8 CP. Alright, I do not do anything with that. So back up here and it's over to you.
Let's go to purple minion with 1 health.
You get a salve.
Alright.
Salve's still healing for 2. Here we go. Where are we headed? Oh my gosh, why? It's like it's not even another thing. I don't know. It's fine. I shouldn't complain. It's like a free thing that whatever. The alley. Ugh. I shouldn't have read it. So, on the plus side, you gain 3 CP. On the downside, all heroes discard 1 card randomly and remove 1 of their positive status effects. Bummerino. I lose an electrokinesis.
Right. Gain 3 CP. And then, what is it? You discard.
Randomly discard a card.
Right.
So,
And then, what is the status effects again?
Uh,
I can choose.
remove one of your positive status effects.
Okay.
So I'm gonna 1 through 4 reroll 5 and 6. Randomly discarding a legendary card.
So I'll do the same thing. I'm gonna roll 1 die. 3. That's fine. Undercover mission. Gone. And then we are spawning
A purple minion.
purple mignon. The Oni Baba.
Is that the ring character?
Oh, it looks like it.
Oni Baba?
I get to go first. So gain another CP, draw a card. And dip it. And then we will roll. Ooh,
Whoa.
that's a lot of sixes.
I also have a tippet.
Do I chase it? It's undefendable. Feels good. And I have to.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah, especially since you forgot the salve.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Natural alt. That's okay too. I think this is almost better than an alt, so
Still get a third roll.
I do, might as well. Here we go. Third alt would get me search your deck for up to 2 ability upgrades, so it'd only give me 1 more. Shuffle your deck, inflict a bomb, deal only 10 damage. Yeah. I'm okay with that. Alright,
Yep.
grapple 2. Gain 1 CP. Gain agility. Deal 7 undefendable plus each ability upgrade in play. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 undefendable damage.
That's enough.
Yeah. Perfect. 1 shot.
Purple loot.
I'm going to roll my loot dice. I'm going to go check with my kid. Also, I'll let you do your thing.
Okay.
And we rolled a 14 for purple. 3 gold.
3 gold. 31. Alright. I roll a 5 for purple, which is 2 more CP. Guys, I don't need 10 CP.
Main phase 2?
Whoop.
I don't want to play my defense upgrade.
Get you a card draw.
But it doesn't. It does. Not that I.
Do you know what the card is?
I don't. It's a surprise.
You haven't done an
wait.
upgrade yet, so it would cost 1 less.
Yeah, that was well. We're getting all these first strikes. We'll get our defense out into elude. Okay, that's not bad. That makes our agility dodge all the damage on a 5 or 6.
Neat.
Alright, you go ahead. I'm gonna go take care of this.
Okay. Up here. Part of me is a little tempted to go to this level 4 just to get the shard, but I don't. It sucks. It could be the Valley of Bones, which just deals damage to you. Which I have a better chance of surviving, but then I probably lose to the minion. So I'm going to go here. We get a level 3 loot. That way we at least are getting something here. If our time is almost done. A 10. Heal 4. Yeah, baby. That is what that's about. And then a purple thing. Level 3. Level 3 add. We got it. Not this time. Void Cavern. I'm glad I hit this and not him. Because right now I don't have many status effects. Alright. Put this back here. So, remove all status effects from yourself. You may place up to 2 cards from your discard pile into your hand if you pay 2 CP per card. We'll be doing that because we got 10 CP. So I have to ditch my electrokinesis. Oh no. And then I can get 2 cards back from here for 2 CP. Oh, getting paid. I think it's gonna be Slightly Wild and get that out of here for... Yeah, I don't care about the hammered all that much. So that cost me 4 CP. Blunder, you get a purple loot roll. I rolled into heal 4.
Yeah. I rolled into a 20!
A 20?
Legendary.
Amazing. Yeah, that was worth them. And these... Place 2 cards into your hand. Okay. So I've got a pretty good hand. And then... I had lost all my status effects. I only had 1 electrokinesis. That's where it's at. So level 3... Right. Level 3 minion me, please.
I don't know if I do. The Slay Team.
Slay Team? I don't remember this one.
The Slay Team.
Oh, it's a... It was
Santa
one
Krampus
of the
one.
Santa Krampus. Got it. 20 pack. They're dealing big damage and taking damage in return, but dealing big damage. So, alright, CP card. Okay. So we have Slightly Wild, Samesies, Tippet, one more time. Slightly Wild doesn't get the 6. He is worthy, changes it to 4 or 5. I don't know.
Fundable.
Yeah, the defense hits Wither, and that's no good.
I just have the Tippet. I do have a what status effects if we need it.
Alright, well. Let's roll. See what happens here.
Ultimate.
I mean, we've got a Samesies and a Tippet.
Yes.
Okay.
You'd be silly not to chase it.
I will 1 CP for Samesies. Bringing me down to 6. Putting this up to 6. For Asgard. Gain a guard break. Throw or retrieve Mjolnir up to 4 times. Activating an ability with a 6 gets me an electrokinesis. So we throw for 1, retrieve for 2, gets electrokinesis. Throw for 3, retrieve for 4, gets an electrokinesis. They take 2 damage. Then deal 14 damage. I'm gonna spin the 3 electrokinesis to draw a card. And then deal 14. Bringing down to 4.
How much health do you have? 8?
I have 8.
The only play I see right now is I could mythic flip for bombs.
No, I think with the cards I have, I can probably get like a full defense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't to save that.
Yep.
All right, that's me.
All right, here we go.
Over to the sleigh team.
Sleigh team's looking for straights. You know what we do? Large straight, turn 1. 1, 2, 3. 3 through 5.
Just saves time. Heck, am I signed up to send your mom flowers on Mother's Day? Adulting ahead of time. Yep. That's pro strats right there.
Still nothing yet. Nothing. Not even a micro.
Wow. That is shocking to me.
All right.
Well, then I guess it's your turn.
Yeah, I'll go.
So, being at 1 health, we're encountering 3 of the 4 level 4s. One of those 4 is that boneyard that deals half a d6 of damage when you go into it.
So I think I'm gonna just come onto your tile.
Okay.
I think that's safe, and then I'm gonna let you lead.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
All right, on to me.
Yep. Take out this sleigh team.
You got a purge. I like purge. You have too many cards.
You need your broken sword.
Let's see.
Stat.
Yeah. I don't want to purge it, or lack of a better term. Do I dare though? I don't have covered off, so you don't get to see my purge. For every 4 through 6, remove a status. You have what status? I do have to lose a card.
Cycling purge.
Cycle it, yeah, but I still have to get rid of a card if I hang on to whatever comes next, which is fine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Hurts, but I want to get through my deck. Not this time. It's not a bad trade.
That's good. And you can always just getting paid to.
Yeah. Yep. Not that I don't have 7 CP.
Yeah.
Alright, 4 damage.
Yep.
Pick a ability, any ability.
You don't have that one yet.
I don't have that one. Okay. Keep the 1, 2, 3, I guess. Okay. And we have to roll that guy. Ooh.
Okay.
I already rolled it.
Yep.
I don't want to tip it, but I might have to. Because that is infiltrate for a bomb. 1 second bomb. Which would be enough.
So you could do that and then save the tippet for if they miss the bomb.
Sure.
That way you're still guaranteeing the kill with tippet, and then you don't have to suffer the defense.
Right. That sounds good. So I do gain agility. I don't because we're at stack limit. Advance all bomb tokens. But then we inflict 1 with 1 second because we have 6 abilities in play.
Nice.
And then main phase 2. Nothing to really worry about. We're good.
Except
him.
7 cards.
7 cards, that's right. We just get paid for 2. Yep. 9 CP.
Alright. Over to them. They roll for bomb.
1 through 5.
A 1.
Yes.
Bomb explodes.
Oh, why isn't it working?
Bomb explodes.
What happened? Broke it.
It's broken. Alright. Bomb explodes. Dealing 4 damage. Bummer. Maybe it'll trigger like 17 times.
No, it's
at the
because I got
rate.
it switched to the wrong scene. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
It's on my boss.
So we get a purple loot for the Slay team.
Redemption.
4. There's the bomb. Nice. 4 on purple. These are the lowest rolls I seem to be getting. 3 for
18.
18
Rare.
on purple. Another rare. Nice. Alright. We're back up here for me.
What's this? My cam's covering the bottom tile. What's on that one? Anything? Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
When did I draw? Shoot. I used those electrokinesis to draw a card. And I know I drew into coin purse. Was that still on my turn?
Yeah, the last one I remember you doing was before you killed the last minion.
Yeah.
So before he did
Like-
the lethal damage, you drew.
So I would have... I still had main phase 2. And I didn't do anything.
Gotcha. I thought you had to discard to get that out of here. Didn't you have to discard to get that out of here?
I did, and then on the tile that I'm on, I got to grab it back from the discard.
Oh.
Along with Slightly Wild. Okay, so my state hasn't really advanced, and I had this... I didn't draw this on their turn. I drew it on mine still, so I'm just going to put that in for 2 CP. Since I have that for main phase, and continue there. Biggest downside about streaming this game, there's a lot of stuff to maintain focus on. Alright, so I'm going to go up here and get our first portal shard. Now our salves, your salve heals for 3 damage. That's not the one I want. I want this, and this, and this, and here, and here, and here, and this. There we go. First try. It's the bones. Yep, that's one we didn't want you to walk into, so...
What a game.
Yep. Okay.
What on my dice tray, bro? If I fits, I sits.
Alright, I gain 2 CP. And then I roll a die. Gain gold equal to the roll value, and then receive half the value as damage. 3. So gain 3 gold. And then 2 damage. Rude. I don't think anybody's lurking. Peanut was here at the very start. You know, making fun of the game per usual. Haven't seen Priest yet, though. Alright, so we did that. We get a level 4 minion.
Alright, here we go. Level 4. Oh!
Elphus.
Dang.
Alright. 25. He's all shook up. And so he has a king's hand. And then insane difficulty says all of the minions, all the level 4 minions get an additional king's hand. So that's cool. He's got a D6 on his belt. It's legit. But not first strike, so get wrecked. Coin purse upkeep, and then CP for turn. And card. We'll do 2 CP for Bottle Lightning. We have a lot. And here we go. 25 health. I don't think I can do 25 damage.
I can. Actually, I don't know if I could. 7.
But I can do a fair amount. I will keep 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
I'm going to slightly wild for 1. Change the 6 to a 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll be a large straight thunderbolt. Activating it with a 6 to gain an electrokinesis. Throw or retrieve Mjolnir. Throw. They take a damage. Gain 2 electrokinesis. That's up to 3. Spending guard break to try to make it undefendable. Need a hammer. Got a hammer. Undefendable. Spend the 3 electrokinesis to draw a card. Bye-bye 2. 12, 15 undefendable damage. Bam.
Nice.
Down to 9. And then I've got these.
Alright. Is go. At the start of your turn, roll 1 die. On a 1 or 2, gain a King's Hand token. On a 4, doesn't get anything. And we're rolling for, which one do we want to do? You want to do the extra chaos or the 3 swipes and a chaos?
Extra chaos.
Okay, 2 and 2. Repairs. We got 1 chaos, 1 swipe. We got the one of that, and then he just needs 1 more chaos. But he doesn't get it.
So he'll spend a King's Hand token, and on scenario 7, a successful roll for King's Hand token is a 2 through 6.
Here we go.
So if he gets a 1, he whiffs.
A 2.
Oh, is that worth a tippet? Completely negate?
What does he do? He rolls 1 on 1 through 3, deal 3 collateral to all engaged. On 4 through 6, deal 9.
Defendable, which I could guarantee. I could guarantee 2 defense. That's it. So
we're gonna tip it.
Yeah, that seems good.
Alright, I'll use my tip it for 1 CP.
Okay.
To change that to a 1. King's Hand token fails.
King's Hand token fails. He whiffs.
Whiffs.
It is your go. Do you want to come up here and finish him off?
I think so.
I think that's probably the play. Alright. You in there.
Okay. Gain a CP, draw a card. Triple up. Don't mind if I do. I would have to ditch some cards though. We'll wait. Yeah, no reason to. What's this? 9 damage, easy peasy. Right there.
Yep.
All right. Widow's Gauntlet turn 1, gain 1 CP. Bam. Deal 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 defendable damage.
Alright. He rolls 4. On each vortex, prevents 1 per... Or on vortex, prevent 1 per King's Hand. So he prevents 1 of those damage. If no damage was prevented, he gains a King's Hand. He prevented 1, and he takes more than 9.
More than 9.
So he gone. Mjolnir comes back to me. I get an electrokinesis. And we get 2 gold and a level 4 loot. That's pretty good.
Gold level. That's good right off.
17.
That's
Epic.
I got a 6 for a common.
Oh boy. Okay. That anything main phase 2 for you?
No, we're good.
All right.
We're good.
Back up here. I think it's the same strategy of me going in here. So that's going to increase your salve gain.
Perfect.
And here we go. Not going to lie. Lasting a little bit longer than I was expecting after those first couple.
We kitted our board out, so we're good.
Yeah. Dragon's Den. Boom. Alright. Here. I gain 2 CP. Bringing me back up to 7. Choose gold or treasure, then roll a die. If gold, gain gold equal to the roll value. If treasure, on a 4 through 6, gain a level 4 loot. We've got 36 gold. How many unidentified treasures do you have? Or loot cards? Have you gained so far?
2, 3, 4. 4, 1 being a legendary.
4. And if we finish, we automatically round up to 40. So I think I'll go for the treasure.
Sure. 4 through 6.
4 through 6. No, not worth the tippet. Not as important. All right. Level 4 minion.
Here we go.
Elphys?
Yeah.
Oh,
Whispering Death.
Whispering Death. Oh no. This collateral damage is dealt to all opponents.
My salve.
It's not your turn. That might be a double evade situation. 30. Okay. Gain 2 CP. Get a card. Greed? Probably not. We're gonna just cycle Greed. Thunderwheel 2. Okay. Man. I don't even know what to do here.
30 damage. King's Hand, 2 King's Hand tokens.
Only have 1 electrokinesis. Get 2, that'd be 10. 12. Okay. If I get Bottled Lightning 2, and he doesn't ignore all the damage, we could double flip and defeat him.
We have to, I think. You want me to triple up real quick?
Sure, since you don't discard till your turn.
Right. 2 CP, we're going to draw into Generous 2, Regenerating Orb, Codex.
Regenerating Orb would be good.
Yep. Codex could get us Tippet if we need it.
Alright, I still have one more roll. I've got a one more time. Like, worst comes to worst, I can He is Worthy to get a 5 and then tip it to a 6. I have a ton of CP. Alright. Do I need to change my, like, shaking thing for dice? Like, that's not the first time tonight that it has just made it to the same exact thing. Alright, I'm going to tip it for 1.
Yep.
To get the 6. That way there's no re-rolling shenanigans. Alright. So let's throw or retrieve up to 3 times. Activating an ability with a 6. 1, 2, 3. They take 2. And I get an electrokinesis. Gain 2 guard break.
I do have that not this time. I forgot about that.
Spend a guard break. Spend the other guard break. Yeah. Undefendable. 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. The 2. 11. I think I miscalculated. Because that'd be 17. We need to get to 16, so I need to pitch one more time to retrieve Mjolnir to gain an electrokinesis. Now we're swinging in for 12 undefendable. Brings to 16. Then I spend 3 to draw a card. Transference doesn't matter. I spend 2 CP for Thunder Wheel 2. Have you do your flip
Yep.
for the 2 time bombs.
We're flipping.
And we need these both to go off. Otherwise, he'll get in there. Alright, so it's on you for that.
Bomb flip.
Bomb flip.
Rolling 1. Boom.
That's 4.
There's 1. And...
Alright, then
Alright.
I will Mythic Flip also and deal 8 damage to him.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Down to dead.
Down to dead. Can't get any lower than dead.
I mean, unless you killed him again. Okay, so we get a level 4 loot here. 6. Common.
Marty, let's go! See that? Oh, my bomb's still going up.
You got a 20 there?
Another 20.
Nice. Alright. Your turn. Salves are healing for 4. We don't need to do these.
Suppose I can't Regenerating Orb now.
Nope.
Alright, level 2 me.
Okay.
Or do I salve now or do I wait? Oh my god.
You have not this
Generating
time.
orb.
You have not this time in hand, right?
Yes, and I have elude.
It would suck to use that for like a 2 damage tile, but risking the thing to get regenerating orb to get you the extra hit point might be worth it.
Okay.
What do you think?
Let's just go number 2. We'll save the salve.
Okay. Running face into this with 1 health.
1 health this whole crawl.
Yep.
This game is awesome. Can you put by my board?
I can take a look here. Alright, so that's 2 gold for us. You're gaining entangle. Then receiving 1 damage per positive status effect you have. Max of 3. You have 2.
Yep.
I could get that out of here to remove up to 2 status effect tokens from a chosen player.
That's instant action, right?
That is instant action. I think that's probably better than you having to defend or use your defense card and but see, you would keep the agilities,
Right.
if you use the defense card. You would
Right.
lose the agilities and keep the defense card.
There's more value out of my agility right now. Because I have elude as well. So
Yeah.
it's a guarantee. It's a guarantee to either I block half or I block all.
Right.
So I say I'm gonna not this time. Or no, you or I could cycle codex. Just to see what happens.
For what, though? I don't think you have anything else.
I don't know what I'm not really chasing much other than gain agilities.
Yeah.
Alright, it's an action agility card I haven't gotten yet. All my dice cards are gone.
So the not this time would be wasting 3 prevention. However, if we did it the other way to save that 3, the evasive or the agilities can potentially block more than that more times. So I think the waste of 3 is probably better than removing those to avoid the damage.
1 CP, preventing 6 damage. Or in this case, 2.
And you gain entangle.
And I gain entangled.
And then blue minion.
Ooh. The Axe Knight. Easy peasy. Okay. I shall begin. Gain a CP, draw a card. Broken Sword. It is here, my friends. It has made its appearance. Unfortunately, it's probably not going to last long. So we're healing for 5 after I play Regenerating Orb.
But then you can't salve. That's right.
I can. It's 6 or less. If they heal for 4 now, right?
No, I mean,
Like going into the boss, I wouldn't be able to. But
if you tried to do regenerating orb before using your salve, you wouldn't be able to salve right now.
Why not? I'm at 1 health. We heal for 4, right?
Currently, yes.
Yeah. So I play Regenerating Orb. That would heal me to 5.
Nope. Because
it would heal me to 6.
you would have to heal. You'd have to use your salve before your turn. This is what I'm saying. So you either use the salve now for 4, or get that out and wait till next turn to heal for 5.
I'm willing to wait.
The downside is
deal 1 back.
He can deal 1 back. And since he's rolling 4, that's probably too much to try to manipulate away.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna salve.
Yeah.
That sucks. All right. That's 4 health. Okay. But then we'll put our equipment out because we have the CP and we can just do it.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So orb goes out for free. Broken sword goes out for 1. So now we do 3 more damage. God, I could one-shot the boss almost. I think we both agree. Oh no, yeah. There's nothing in my discard. No, search your deck for any card. So that could get the agility card at some point. We're good on CP. Yeah. I'm not gonna what status myself, so we only get 2 rolls here.
Okay. We got to remember that too.
2 rolls.
So we don't have to check the
number
tapes.
1. It's fine.
Yep.
Fine.
I mean,
Get that out of here.
Okay.
All right. Gain 1 CP with Widow's Gauntlet. And then deal 7 plus 1 per ability upgrade. So we're now at, what is it? I don't remember. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18. Just out of curiosity, it'd be 19, 20. 26 damage if I played some cards.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Well, hopefully we can save those cards and make it there. All right, he gets 4.
We're going in for lethal.
Gets 4. Whoop. More swipes. Okay. He hits back for 1, and then he prevents 4 damage.
He prevents not enough.
Yeah. Because you exceeded 17, yeah?
I think, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yep.
I'm doing 18 damage.
That's enough. We get a blue loot. $20 pack!
Nice.
If only it was on the other ones, but it's still an epic.
It's still an epic, and I got a 19.
Nice. That's a rare. Oh. Get tucked. All right.
Yeah. Main phase 2.
Main phase 2.
Good thing I used myself.
Yep.
You don't need CP.
You had to, though, because you had the one damage back.
Oh, yeah. You're right. God, do I want... Is there anything in my deck? I don't remember, other than that agility card. All my good cards are gone.
You have a ton of CP. You could just use it and
just
look.
Sure. Makes sense. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we got. There's Ensemble's way at the bottom. Treasure Hunter would gain a loot twice as wild. Stanimatonic.
Ooh.
Okay. That's right. I do have a generous in my hand too, so it's super tempting. Blood Amulet. No, it's too late for that. Cat Burglar. Steal 3 CP. Don't care. Salvation 3. A hero gains a salve. Health potion. That's good. Infiltrate. Don't really care too much about that right now. Recall Scroll. Bye-bye and Helping Hand. We're going into the last tile, right?
Nope.
One more.
We've got the level 3, and then this level 4, and then we can go. 3 more tiles.
Right. God, do I take Stanimatonic?
it seems too early for that. If we were going into a level 4, God,
You are, or I am.
no, well, if I one-shot a level 3 dude,
Right.
but I have
That makes sense.
I have 3 status removal cards,
Okay.
and that's
I
it.
think I'm gonna then take health potion.
Yeah, I think that's the good call.
All right. I'm gonna take.
How much does that heal for?
It's 4, and then a CP removes a status.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From that
that's
player.
it's basically better than just getting a salve,
Right.
because it can be instant and not anybody, and yeah.
All right. Deck is shuffled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. CP's good. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Going in,
Mythicati.
we get a purple loot.
I like purple.
15, 3 gold.
And I got a 16.
It's also 3 gold.
6 gold off that.
Up to 44.
That's good.
Yep. Alright. Last level 3 tile. Here we go. Mountain of Salt. More salty tiles.
Salt.
Alright. The Mountain of Salt. Here we go. Do you still have your tippet?
What's that?
Do you still have your tippet?
No, I lost it to defense roll.
Mm.
To prevent, like, 1 damage. Against, I don't remember
So,
what it was.
Mountain of Salt can either spawn a level 3 minion, or I could roll a die. On a 1 through 3, spawn a level 4 minion. On a 4 through 6, gain a purple loot. Then wouldn't have to fight a minion.
Right, right.
But I don't know about surviving
gone.
another... I think
the only thing I could do is I could cycle for something, but
I think I need to try
I
for
just
it,
shuffle.
because then it would let you be the one to go here, and then you could potentially one-shot the guy.
No, because if you go,
Because if
I still have to kill him.
So, if I spawn the purple here, I have to fight him,
Yep.
and
Right,
purple guy's not likely that I kill him in one go.
right.
So, if I get the successful roll for the treasure, I don't explore again. That's
Oh,
my
there.
turn,
Okay.
and then you'd explore past.
Ooh, alright. Good luck. Can't help you here. 4 through 6. Oh, come on, 4 through 6. Oh no. You want me to cycle
That's the
anything?
one. No, because
I
There's-
can cycle generous, unless you really want the CP.
I don't think there's anything that can do it, because there's not
Oh yeah, all my instant.
There's
dice
not
cards
other,
are gone, aren't they?
there's not other instant manipulations besides Tippet.
Unless I just miraculously drew into Recall Scroll, but I don't think that's instant either. Or no, it is.
It
is.
Yeah, it is, but you then would grab Tippet and could tip it up to a 3, which is still not good enough.
Right. All right.
So
Level 4.
level 4. Yay. Stupid dice tower.
The fates.
Oh boy.
Not what we wanted. You get any King's Hand token? Just one?
Yep.
Let's see how much damage I can do. Let's see what you need to get him to. 5, let's see. Widow's Gauntlet would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18.
2 CP in a card. Prophetic Orb.
You can do 14 damage and survive. I could Widow's Gauntlet and potentially one shot.
I have to do 14.
Yep. We have to get him. Yeah, you have to get him down to 14.
So I need to large straight.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Keeping 3, 4, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's Thunderbolt 2. 6 activate, gets an electrokinesis. Throw Mjolnir, deals 1. 39. Gain 2 electrokinesis. Deal 12. I'm gonna drop 3 electrokinesis. Nope. 12 defendable.
Alright,
Coming
let's
out.
defend. They get
4 dice.
2 vortex, 2 swipes.
They deal 2 and prevent 4. Not getting there.
Yep.
Alright. Yep. Can't do anything about that. Prevent 4, so they take 8. Down to 31. To get him below 30, I would have to pitch 4 cards.
Probably not worth it.
So then they're going to get Backstrike, Heal 2, Silence, Parasite. I can buy the Backstrike. Yeah. Alright. That's unfortunate. 8. I'm gonna pay 1 for Prophetic Orb. And I think that's it.
Do you have any salves or no?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 4 undefendable.
Yeah, I'm gonna worry about that.
Okay. Instead of Prophetic Orb.
I mean, I do have potion.
Oh, that's true. And the status effects happen before damage. Otherwise, I would have to discard 3 cards to get a card draw to potentially get something. I think we rely on potion.
Yeah.
It's just too much. All right, I will get the Prophetic Orb down then. And then I'll pass the turn.
Alright, here we go.
Gross.
Alright, the fates are rolling. 4. 2 pair. There's 1 pair. There's that one. There's that one. Yeah.
No dice manipulators? I don't.
I do not, unfortunately.
Okay. Alright, so they gain backstrike. They heal 2. Up to 33. They inflict silence and parasite on me. And then 4 undefendable damage.
Then I will potion.
Okay.
NCP. And then for ACP, I will remove whatever status effect you want to remove.
Parasite. Goodbye. Okay, so that was healing 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, heal 4, I take 4, net 0.
Yep.
Then it is
My turn.
your turn.
Alright.
Help.
Help!
Get in there.
Alright. Gain a CP, draw a card. Stanimatonic was right at the top.
Hmm.
Do I what status effects have backstrike? I think I have to.
I could... Oh, that's only 1, right? And main phase?
It's 2 CP, remove all.
Oh. I'll 1 CP bye-bye the backstrike.
Yep. That has to go away. That is potentially lethal. And then... Oh my god, 33 damage. With stamina tonic in our hand, we could potentially do it. Okay. Here we go. There's only one we need.
Before doing that, you need 5 CP for stamina tonic, right?
Yes.
Or you just
It's main phase.
relying
It's main
on
phase, so I
Oh, it's main
I
phase.
could,
Okay.
yeah, it's played at the conclusion of your turn, so I could still play at main phase and then
Perfect.
use it for life.
I saw all the orange on it and thought it was a roll phase card.
All right. We need the Widow's Gauntlet here. No other option.
God gamer.
All right. Here we go. Deal 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think we just mod it now.
Yeah.
18. Unless we're going to do Stanimatonic. So we'll mod it after. Or is it worth doing? Because it would cost me 2 CP to add 8 more damage.
But don't you have generous?
Yes.
So, yeah, I think you do it. You do it now because this is the guarantee.
Sure. Okay. So we'll keep.
Oh,
we'll
I
keep,
see. I see what you're saying. In case if you roll into it again, you might not need to do so much.
Right. So I think we defend first.
Yeah.
We do the normal run. We let them defend and see what we do there. So.
Yep.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 damage.
They're still rolling 4 dice because
And for the sake of lethal here.
Because I couldn't make it happen. They hit back for 2.
Yep.
And they prevent 2.
So what did I say it was? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 16.
16 damage.
So, like, let's give them 16 because they got to take it.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6. So that is what? 17?
Yep. So they've gone below 30 and 20.
So we'll cover up some faces here.
Mm-hmm. Clotho and Lashes.
I think so. Clotho's going to kill me. Us. And we don't want him to heal. Yep. Now the question is, with 17, if I add more damage, it'd be 8, which isn't lethal.
Right.
So then I play Generous to play Stanomatonic and go again.
I think yeah. Good call. You right.
All right, let's do it. Generous 2, distribute 3 CP. You're sinking good. So
Take it all.
Take it all.
Yep.
That brings me up to 7, and then we're going to play Stanomatonic 2 on our main phase. 5 CP. Brings me down to 2. At the conclusion of your turn, begin an additional turn. Okay, additional turn. Gain CP.
Amazing.
Into recall scroll.
Ooh.
We could recall Stanomatonic and do it again. But we're not going to do that. That's overkill. You don't want to overkill.
But that recall scroll is instant?
It's instant. So any instant dice thing we could play.
Okay.
Alright. So we got the workings of a Widow's Gauntlet. Do we really need it? 17? Yeah, we do. So there's that. We just need...
Or grapple.
Yeah.
You have 2 6s there.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Oh my god, don't do this to me. No.
Good thing you just drew into recall scroll. You still have one more
What
roll.
is instant? I know, but what is... So tip it? That's the only other one, right? Everything else... Oh, I mean, we're in roll phase.
Yeah,
so
you're in roll phase.
So even if I get samesies, we're fine.
Yeah.
So I need... What do I need again? 2 batons.
Yeah, just one more. Yep.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, that's the route we got to take. So,
Yep.
1 CP, we're going to recall scroll into samesies.
Do you have an upgraded anything to adjust it at all?
Oh, to make it free?
Yeah.
Don't. Everything's 1 CP. Can't even tip it. Or could I tip it? Tip it's not free.
Nope. And it's too far because you never got the 6.
Right. Nope. We do samesies. So I'll play samesies. I'll just keep it in there.
Okay.
That's 1 more CP. Changing that to a 3. Locking in Widow's Gauntlet. Or, what do we say, 18?
Yep.
We'll add damage mods if we need to later. Which we should only have to add 1 at most.
Alright.
Okay.
So now they roll 2.
Going in with 18.
They hit back for 1 and prevent 2.
So 16.
16.
Then I will play a subvert. Oh, sorry. It's up to you. I got a attack mod that's just going to lose 1 damage.
Okay, yeah, that's probably better.
Yeah. So 1 CP to play Subversion, add 2. It's only going to do 1 more. There we go. 18 damage.
Mjolnir comes back. I get an electrokinesis.
Nice.
Can't believe we got through that.
Stanomatonic, baby.
Yeah, we get 2 level 4 loots off that. I'll let you roll that first, because...
Alright, let's see what we get. 2 level 4s. We get an 11. A rare. And the last roll. 5.
Common.
All that work.
Right.
Be back down to 1 healthy.
All right. Seven is a common, and 6 is a common. Boo.
That hurts. That hurts. Man. I think we've lost more on not insane mode.
Yeah.
And I'm surviving with 1 health this entire freaking time. Alright, here we go.
Final portal shard.
Ooh.
We've got two potential places left. Oh my gosh, what am I doing?
Come on, baby. Don't do 1 collateral.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read it right away.
The depths. That was the one that was there. Wonder what the last one is. Okay, so we gain 2 gold. That's good. Puts us in the next threshold. Yeah. Choose 3 heroes to draw a card. May choose the same hero multiple times.
I have 3 cards, 0 CP.
With 0 CP? Oof. Mm-hmm. I have 4 cards and 6 CP.
My Vegas Baby and Generous and
Prosperity
are all gone. Prosperity still in the deck.
How about you draw 1, I draw 2, since I can do stuff with having more cards?
Sure.
Okay.
Drawing 1.
Ooh, not this time. Keeping us
Nice.
alive. Better D. Nah. Alright.
I did draw into 1 more time, so it's not bad.
Nice. Level 4. Here we go.
Come on, baby. Ready? Here we go.
Oh.
Oh, Sandworm.
Hitting us more with collateral damage to everybody. Okay. 2 of these. 30 of these.
Ugh. Even the defense roll.
Yeah. And he gets 4 rolls. Alright. Here we go. Time to cry. So, upkeep, gain a CP. Income, gain a CP. Prophetic Orb, I draw 2 cards. Ooh, I put one of them back on top or the bottom or be discarded. I could keep... I think I'm going to put Codex back on top and have So Wild in hand to hopefully avoid an attack from them.
Sure.
Because Codex can get... Still haven't done twice as wild yet. Alright. 8 CP. I can't hit straights right now anyway. Okay. Oh boy. This is not a good enemy.
It's probably the worst one to draw.
Okay. I mean, Mighty Summon doesn't really help you. It helps heal me. And could do collateral and like set me up for the next turn, but Could give you a turn. But I don't think you can deal 26. Especially with minimum of 1 damage coming in.
If I were able to swing at max right now is, what would we say? This is 18, 24, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18. Yeah, 24 damage at most. If I survived, did he even make it there?
Alright. Then... Okay, here's Mighty Summon. It's collateral. I'm going to pitch Better D to throw Mjolnir, which does 1 to 29. Activate Mighty Summon. Get 2 Guard Break. It's a 6 activate. Heal 3. Retrieve Mjolnir, which rips it back for 4. Down to 25. Gains an Electrokinesis. Okay. That's it for my roll stuff. I have Codex on top, so I'm going to Electrokinesis into Codex. Spend 2 CP for Codex. What do we got that we can do? That doesn't help you.
Do you have anything? Do we want to think about potentially trying to get you a salve if you have a card for that? So that you can resurrect me.
The next one is Salvation. Could resurrect you.
I'm gonna die on his turn.
Not necessarily, because I have not this time, and that's a chosen person prevents 6.
Okay.
So as long as he doesn't get the forfeit, then
if he gets 4, then that salve goes to waste.
Yeah, but then he doesn't do any damage. Yeah, you're right. I think the salve is the better choice here. Yeah, otherwise, like, the other potential would be Elven Boots to just, like, try to full evade 2 attacks. But I think Salvation is probably a safer play because of their attack. So not necessarily for
not for rezzing, but if he gets 4, then
yeah.
You negate 10 undefendable.
Alright. So then I'll do 3 for Salvation. It's a chosen hero gains a salve. So either I could take it to resurrect you, or you could take it to heal 5.
No, I think you take it, and if we roll 3, I die, and you res. If you roll 4, nobody dies.
No, if we roll 3, I take the 3 collateral, and I not this time you, and you survive.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. I will use it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll use it for myself. That way I can potentially revive you after your defense roll. Or their defense roll. Okay. And then, if you do end up maxing damage, I can throw Mjolnir to deal 1 or more.
Sure.
I've got 6 cards. Silence falls off. I am passing turn to the Sandworm.
Alright, here we go. Sandworm gets 4 rolls. Looking for nothing but 6s. Here we go. No 6s. No 6s.
I'm gonna throw up.
No 6s.
You get one more roll.
That's right. Here, I'm like something getting a celebratory drink. 1 6.
Okay. So he uses a King's Hand token.
On a 2 through 6.
2 through 6, he gets another turn.
Watch this. Hold my beer. Oh, where's the tippet? I got nothing. Alright. You got nothing?
I could so wild it to have him whiff.
It might be worth.
Uh,
Because going into the next boss with the salve is...
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna so wild. Cost me 0. Changes that die to a 1.
And he fails his
He
thingy.
fails his thing.
Because then if I kill him, you go into the boss with the salve.
Yep.
So as long as you don't die, then we're right where we are, where if I die.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, now the pressure's on me.
Yep. Whew.
To get Whittle's Gauntlet.
Have you move in? There we go.
Or grapple 2. I guess grapple 2 would be preferred
Better.
here.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't have so wild.
Gain a CP, draw a card. What amulet? I'm just gonna cycle that now. So there is no need for that. Salvation, baby.
Ooh.
1 CP, gain a sal, but I do need 1 CP for empowered. Do I really need to sell a card now? We kind of do, don't we? No, because you won't die, only me, and you'll res me. So I'll just stay at 1 CP and keep empowered on hand, on deck.
Well, we're kind of relying on you to use empowered to get there this turn.
Right. Okay, here we go. Whittle's Gauntlet. We got a natty
And
roll list.
it's only you only need the 1 CP for that?
1 CP for empowered, 1 CP for salvation 3. If we want to use it.
Okay.
So 1 CP for empowered to do 6 more damage.
Okay.
There's that. Come
Uh,
on, baby.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, we're good. We're good. Gain CP. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, we just have to do it. So 1 CP adds 6 more. So math.
That's 24.
Yeah, 24.
Okay.
And then I think that's all I can do. It's 24 defendable damage.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. 24 defendable. Alright. He deals half this roll to both of us.
Yep.
Ugh.
Ouch.
Alright. I could take it. I could take the 3. Use not this time to prevent the 3 for you.
Okay.
And then you'd still be
Or-
at 1. I have a
Or
salve.
do I...
You'll salvation to gain a salve.
Well, I'd give the cell back to you.
Oh, that's any player.
Yeah. Or do I do it now? No, it doesn't matter. Either way, I die.
I mean, you do have
You're gonna
evades. Your agilities.
Yeah, but I would have to roll 2 for 3 damage.
Yeah. Do you still have that card that?
Yeah, it's 1 CP, then I can't salvation.
Well, you've already used your 1 CP for overpowered.
But I gained one with what was gone.
Yep, that's the one.
So if I elude and roll a 5 or 6.
What up, Nate? 2 years? Let's go!
If I elude,
Thank you so much.
If I elude, I have to roll a 5 or 6, and we're in a good scenario where we don't use any salves. But then I spend a CP. If I don't roll it, I still die. I can't prevent half. But then I do not
But
have
you have
a CP for
you
salve.
have 2 of them though. So if you don't prevent the whole thing, like with a 4, 5, 6 the first time,
then I gotta roll and hope to succeed on the second.
which it doesn't matter if you succeed or not because you'll still have the elusive in hand. So you're guaranteed to succeed. So with the 2 and elusive, you're guaranteed to block all damage. Then you just won't have those resources going into the final thing. But you also won't have died at all.
Gotcha. Okay. What a waste. But yeah, that makes sense. Alright. So he's coming at me with 3 damage. We're going to spend agility. On a 1 through 3, we block half.
Thank you, priest. Posture check.
We roll the 6.
Okay.
So then I play elude.
Yep.
You know all the damage.
You've
And
full
then
blocked the 3.
Yep. We keep the other agility, and we just go without CP.
I'm going to take the 3.
Yep.
He takes 24, so he's down to 1.
And a 1. And then we just need a hammer toss. You got it.
Do you have anything to sell to get the salve, or no, or just waiting till next turn?
If the boss has first strike, I wouldn't be able to sell, right?
You wouldn't be able to sell, no. But I'll be going into the boss.
Right. But if you flip first
Oh.
strike, then
Yeah. If he flips first strike, I use my salve immediately.
so I either sell one more time or what status effects, and I feel like one more time is probably the one to go with.
I would agree.
Alright, I'm going to sell that for 1 CP, just cushion that.
Okay. Is the salvation instant?
Yes.
Alright, so then we don't need to worry about that.
And we'll just, yep, we just
the
need
immediate?
CP.
I'm going to pitch Lightning Rod 2 to throw the hammer for 1 damage. When it comes back, I get an Electrokinesis, and we have defeated the Sandworm. Ugh. And we get 2 gold.
Moly.
This is dumb. We get 2 gold and a level 4 loot.
2, level 4, go ahead.
15.
Feels good.
Cusp of the rare.
Oh. 18.
That's your epic. Alright. Getting back from
Stuff to
GMA
go
tomorrow.
night.
Stuff to discuss. Maybe next week. Sounds good, man. And Saturdays, you're still welcome. If you are free on a Saturday and want to drive out to Whitewater, we'll be gaming.
Nothing main phase 2. And it's on you.
Okay, here we go.
We made it. 1 health for about 6 tiles.
Yep. We get a level 3 loot. 3 weeks of travel now. And yeah, that makes sense.
I rolled a 12. 2 gold.
2 gold. I also got a 12, so that's another 2 gold.
Yes.
So we're at 52. Tired of people. Yeah, I believe it. Alright. Unfortunately, we only get 3 gold from this boss tile. I get 2 CP. So that puts us at 55, which
55 gold.
won't round up. We spawn a level 4, and he begins with an additional King's Hand token.
Oh, here we go. So
All right.
it starts with
Have a
one,
good night,
and then he
Nate.
gains one because of insane.
Thank you for the sub, Yuta man.
Yep. Yeah. Oh man, that's like my worst
Yeah,
possible boss to have.
I think that
Can I spend 55 gold to re-roll the minion?
right. I think that is the guy that we cannot beat because we rely on such huge hits, and
Yeah.
he has the easiest attack to do, and we can't get in with big hits.
It hurts.
Oh, that feels bad.
But it doesn't say including ultimates, right?
Correct.
That's our go-to for
Yeah, with our
not D6.
no attack mods. Alright, here we go. CP on upkeep. CP on income. Draw 2.
Is that even isolated source too?
Uh,
Like if you did 6 damage and you threw your hammer, it still adds up, right?
it's no. The hammer is isolated. This is result of opponent's attack, so that would be activating an ability. Doing an
Just
attack.
thinking from a bomb standpoint.
Bombs are not an attack. That would be an isolated source.
All right. That's our go-to. We're just gonna huck bombs at them.
Alright, so I look at 2. Oh,
Yes. Can I have that?
I think I put Helping Hand back on top because we still want that. And Indomitable Will is going to hopefully keep me alive. Okay, stacking Indomitable Will with He is Worthy. 3 CP, I go to 1 health. Okay.
There you go.
Alright, transference and get that out of here. I'm gonna cycle both because there are no more status effect
More
tokens.
undefendable.
So transference gets the Helping Hand. Get that out of here. Gets try again. Okay. Yeah. It's Mighty Summon. I mean, I could just go for the 4. It'd be 5 damage with throwing the hammer. And then I heal 3. Huh. I think I
5. I mean, it's not bad.
yeah.
You're healing
Since 6 is the max, right? 6.
But if
yeah.
if you heal off that, that's what? How much health?
It would put me to 7.
That'll bring you back down to 4. If he succeeds on his...
Half his health if he's down to 5. He'd be
it's
doing
half his health.
Yeah, he'd be doing 10
Ooh, yeah.
10 damage. Alright. I think I do it just because every little bit will help. Gain an electrokinesis for activating the 6. I'm going to use the 3 right away for Power Trip. Okay, I'm going to spend 1 CP to play Power Trip to draw a card and get 2 electrokinesis. Perfect. I'm going to pitch Unstoppable to throw Mjolnir for 1. Activating Mighty Summon gets guard breaks that don't matter. Heal 3. Retrieve Mjolnir for 4 collateral. Not an attack. At 7. Retrieved Mjolnir, gain an electrokinesis. Spend 3 electrokinesis.
Did you do your mythic draw too? Your mythic.
Oh, shoot. I couldn't. Because I gained the 1 from the mythic and we've flipped already.
That's right.
I'll just put 1 back. I think I maybe wasn't supposed to draw. Whatever. We'll just leave it at that, not take another one here for that draw. Okay. Then I'll pass turn. I'm just going to remove these guard breaks because they do not matter.
Yep. Alright. His turn. He's rolling for swipes. There's 2 of them. There's 1 more. Alright.
Failed offensive roll.
Yep.
So he heals 3. I lose my electrokinesis. And then he does a King's Hand.
King's Hand. 2 through 6.
He started with 3 also, because the
gotcha.
boss portal gives an additional 1. So he should have 1
So
more.
he should have 1 more. Okay.
Yep.
2 through 6. Roll to 4. Here we go. Dice.
Ugh.
There's 4 of them. There it is.
That was roll 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll save helping hand. Okay. Defense. 4 dice. Come here. Looking for worthies. He's at 23 health now, so he's coming in for 12. This makes 10, and I throw Mjolnir and gain an electrokinesis. He takes 1. He's still coming in for 10, which is enough to kill me. I could not this time and stay alive, instead of saving the not this time for you, because that's not ever going to save you at this point.
Yeah, I think you use it on yourself, and then I'll keep my salvation to res you it.
I not this time prevent 6, so I take 4. Down to 3.
All right.
And it is over to you.
All
Actually,
right.
it's up here. Do you want to go to the boss fight or one of these 2 things here? Okay, you in there.
All right. So we're looking for bombs.
Yep.
You can CP draw a card.
On the plus side, you can... Oh, you don't have what status effects upgraded, so you can't cycle it.
Don't.
You can sell it, though.
But I do have recoil. I shouldn't need to sell it, right?
What status effects? You won't use it.
I suppose. Doesn't matter, yeah. He doesn't do any status effects. Alright, sure. Let's get rid of it. Ooh, I want a +1. We did draw in the recoil, so for free I can potentially prevent half damage.
Okay.
That's good. And then we got salvation. So then... Yeah, let's just roll. No reason to play any of those.
So for salvation, are you looking to more so use it, or
I think right now we're
intending to die from his attack?
Yeah.
And me use my salve to revive you.
Yes.
And then
and then on your turn,
I'll die. I can revive myself.
okay.
So then I probably will end up taking that salve to revive you again.
Yep.
Okay. Got it.
The idea. All right.
This is ridiculous.
So we need bombs. So hacked would do 1 bomb 1 second with 6 damage. Infiltrate would do a 1-second bomb. Widow's Gauntlet's 1 bomb. So really, we're looking for
That small straight is the one, because
small straight.
you'll do the 6 and then the bomb can do an additional 4. That's legit.
Yep. Here we go. Small straight. 4, 5, 6. That does almost give us. If I keep the 6, just try to get a 1 or a 3 and a
I think you keep
2. 2 through 5 and roll the rest.
yeah, I think 2,
Yeah,
2,
I
4,
think so.
5. That way
Safe.
you have a lot of other potential things.
Okay,
Wish
here
it
we
was 3, 4, 5, but
go. Yeah.
yeah.
All right, we just rolled the same thing.
I do have a try again.
Yep. Roll these ones. 6, 6.
Jeez.
I mean, that's nothing, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
need to use it.
Yep, try again.
Okay.
One
Rolling
CP.
these last 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
That's what we were looking for.
All right. Chosen opponent is afflicted with a bomb at 1 second. You deal 6. If you have at least 3 ability upgrades in play, deal 8. So we will deal 6.
Brings me down to 16.
Yep. Okay. Main phase 2. You go, I think.
Okay. Bomb.
Yes. Oh.
Bomb
4
explodey for 4.
damage.
Down to 12.
There we go.
His turn. Oh man, that worked out perfect as far as damage goes.
I think that's like the most I can do.
Alright. 1 swipe. This is weird. I feel like I haven't rolled for the enemy in a really long... Like, when did I do this last? Hey, look, he missed. King's
Heck yeah.
hand.
King's hand, 2 through 6. Roll 1 for once.
Of course not. Oh, he heals 3. That makes it bummer.
Oh,
15.
that's fine. Still.
So he's coming in for
Still
8.
Yes.
Or he will just whiff completely. Oh my
that.
gosh. Oh, you lose your status effects though. Because of his failed.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Ability's gone. Yeah.
Over to me.
On you.
CP, card.
So the plan here is for
Card.
you to stay alive. Or no. You.
I can take the hit and
if
revive
you're-
myself.
Yes, yes.
I'm going to put hammered on the bottom of the deck.
I'm going to go pee real quick while you do this.
Okay. I'm going to triple up for 0. 1, 2, yes. 3. Gonna Bifrost promo card to draw a card. And to double up, we're getting absolutely everything that we need. Spend 1 CP for double up. Take it into Chain Lightning 2 and Vegas Baby. Chain Lightning 2 is not going to matter, so we'll maybe use that as a throwing thing. What status effects we will cycle, because that's upgraded, into Black Belt. And the attack's undefendable, spend 2 CP to roll defense. If damage is less than or equal to 5, so once they're at 10 health or lower, then the attack becomes undefendable. This would let me defend it. That's probably good, actually. But I am at pretty low health. All right. So here's what happened. Drew into triple up, used that, got into my invulnerability for the 2 electrokinesis. Promo card got me double up, which got me Vegas Baby and Black Belt. I don't know. I could cycle Black Belt, or I could just... Oh, if I equip it, I lose one of these. All right, never mind. That's better. Let me just cycle that. Golden Crown. Oh, we have a lot of CP. No, don't need to be greedy. We need to survive. Throwing Canes for 2 damage. That's...
Ooh, I like that.
That's good. All right, we'll Vegas Baby here. And gain 2 CP.
Nothing better than throwing some canes at some goblins, and that's like a lot of damage,
right,
considering the fight.
All right, Chain Lightning is a toss. And we need... Oh, or Retrieve. Okay. Got it. Ooh, let's Mighty Summon here.
Yeah.
Because 1, 2, 3, 4 is just dealing a bunch of damage. We'll just keep the 4. Alright, now we don't risk the Mighty Summon, and we just do Odin Force, which is 6 damage. And, wow, throw and retrieve. Retrieve, throw, deal a damage, down to 14. And then 6 damage. Brings down to 8.
8 damage.
It would be 8 because of the things, but can only take 6.
Yeah.
I'm going to... Yeah. I will throw in Canes for 1 CP to deal 2 damage.
You got to use it. Yay. It's a first.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe we're gonna
do this.
We're gonna do this and potentially have salves left. That's wild.
Okay, so on his turn though,
Okay. This is
it's less than 5, it's undefendable, so it's lethal, but you can still res yourself, right?
I have invulnerability. As long as he doesn't
better.
fail his first roll, then I invulnerability for the 2 and take nothing. If he does fail, I lose the electrokinesis, and then I can't invulnerability, but I can do both of these to revive.
Alright, let's give him his rolls.
His go.
Here we go.
Okay, guys. Hey, I'm new to this. I'm watching y'all. I really enjoy this. Are you guys on an adventure?
Yes.
Like y'all were doing the adventures?
Yep. We're doing Dice Throne Adventures.
Oh, dude, this is awesome. All right.
And yeah, this...
I literally just bought everything. Like, I'm sitting here right now putting the card sleeves on my entire collection. I'm loving it.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
I'm sorry to like interrupt y'all's staying here. I just wanted to see like what went on here. I recently joined the Discord, so I apologize for interjecting here. So
no, you're good. You're good.
You're all right.
It's welcome.
And if you
welcomed.
Yeah, if you have questions about it, we're at the very end of like the most stressful thing in the game of this seventh scenario, and we're on the insane difficulty, and we're on the final boss of it, and we're trying to get there right here. So we're doing like as advanced of plays as we possibly can.
Wait, but what of the don't open until necessary, or you know what I mean? Like, what packs have you opened? The A, B, C, or D, or like have you already?
We've done all of that. Yeah,
I haven't. Okay.
Because some of it, yes,
I'm sorry.
That's right. Some of it is one. If you beat the game on veteran, then that will get you everything.
Okay.
And so one of the unlock things is insane difficulty, which is what we are playing on, and we're almost there.
Hell yeah!
So tell you what, we'll try to.
Sorry, I don't know if this is like a kid friendly. I don't know.
That's right.
I'm not
close enough. We are just about at the end, and once we finish up, if you have any amount of questions, we are happy to answer them for you. How about that?
For sure.
Okay, man. All right.
Yeah, feel free to.
All right,
Feel free to do that.
Here we go.
Is it get two of you guys or what?
What's that?
Is it just two of you guys?
Yep, just the two of us against
Okay,
the Goblin
right on.
Horde. Here we go.
All right, speaking
Here's the
of Goblin Horde, he is up, so we are rolling for all swipes. Here we go. He's got one.
Okay.
Looking for more swipes. He's got 4.
Okay, come on.
Oh,
Get this swipe. We want it.
there it is.
Yes.
There's the swipe.
All right.
Got it.
Oh,
So he's coming in with half of his health of damage, which is 3. So 3 damage, and when it's less than 5, it's undefendable. I only have 3 health, but I have invulnerability for 2 CP. Discard 2 electrokinesis. Prevent all incoming damage. I take
Don't mind if I do
nothing.
that.
And
Almost like a failed roll.
yeah, except he doesn't heal. Thank goodness. All right, Blender, it's over to you. Make it
All right,
happen.
let me do it. Let me do what I do best.
Yep.
That's damage.
Widow's Gauntlet. Swing in for 19 into his 6 defense.
Yep.
All of the enemies in this mode are AI generated, basically. So you can see at the bottom of the card, there's the 5 symbols that are all the same. There are enemy dice in this, and they basically take a turn like a human player, and they have their role objective of what they're trying to get to. So this enemy is trying to roll all swipes, and they'll take their 3 rolls, re-rolling things that aren't that, to try to activate their ability.
So let me ask you this just real quick, and I won't ask any more questions, I promise. Do one of you fellows roll the dice for the enemy?
Yes. We usually do the person whose turn it's not. So like he's the active player right now, so if the enemy has to roll for something, I'll roll for it. But yeah, one person will have to roll for the bad guys.
All right, so I drew
you guys
into.
go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll save my questions for the end.
All right, sounds good.
I drew into double up. I figured I'd play it.
Yep.
And then I drew into better D and infiltrate. I cycled better D and got ensemble, so we have 2 agilities just in case.
Nice.
I'm not going to play infiltrate because it doesn't matter.
Yep.
So let's just do it. 6 damage. Roll 1.
Oh,
Perfect.
you have a fully
There it is.
upgraded board. Wow.
Hey. Whittle's Gauntlet for
Count it
18 damage.
18 damage. So before that, you have a card that's an instant, right? That you want to use?
Do I?
Yep, so we have it for next time.
Salvation
Yep.
for 1 CP. And that is going to be on what?
Doesn't matter.
It is
Because we collectively will have 2, and then we can divvy them the next time.
Alright, so I'll just place it on me.
Yep.
And then he comes in. Sorry, we deal 6.
Mm-hmm.
That is lethal.
I get
That's it.
Mjolnir back and gain an electrokinesis. Yes.
And then
And we get
Oh, yeah.
a
agility doesn't do anything. Yeah,
gold
alright,
loot.
There we go. He's gone. Whittle's gone for the win.
we get our level 4 loot.
I'll go first.
Yes, you will. Mr. Damage MVP.
18. That's an
18.
20.
Epic.
Oh!
And I got
Nice.
Yo, where did you
20
get that?
on the
Fat
very
point.
last one. Legendary. I rolled 2 legendaries this game.
Where did you get?
Oh no, just 1.
Where did you get the Marvel dice tray?
That
Through
is on
their
Well, I got it from. You can get it on their website. I think it's available, but I got it through a buddy of mine with the packs. And he picked me up one.
Yeah, they sell it on their website though.
Okay.
The Roxley store.
All I have is the purple and the red ones. They didn't have any of the Marvel ones.
They might be sold out, but it is available at some point on their website.
Man, that
Gotcha.
was crazy. So,
one health that entire time.
I'm gonna after I get the video posted up, I'm gonna go back and see when you were down to 1 health and how many tiles we went through, because that was when we were here and this was uncovered. So going into, we went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles. That is insane.
With 1 health.
Insane. I cannot believe that we pulled that off. All right. Upon victory, shop is 1 of each type. A common, rare, epic, and legendary. Clear some of this off.
1 of
here.
each type. Let's clear off some room here. 1 of each type. Here we go. We get to see these, right? Yeah.
Yeah. These are the shop. I think you should go first with this because I feel like you were MVPer than me.
MVP. For sure.
Oh
I
my
can agree
gosh!
with that.
And you have the Marvel playmat as well.
Dude, we got almost everything.
Yeah.
Look at that golden crown.
Dude.
So that's a...
The golden crown is even golden card.
Yeah. How much does that
All
cost?
right. 1 CP to equip that.
Dang. It's too bad we're going into...
Unfortunately, it's a bad time to get it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get my... This is not official dice roll gear. This is 3D printed by my buddy, Squall.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. That's nice. What is that for though? What does that do?
All right. It just holds my... So it holds my...
I'm sorry. I told you I was going to save my questions for the end. I apologize.
You're just super excited. No,
Yeah.
you'll find out in the future. Like,
Yeah, no. I literally just got all of the upgraded plastic bits for all of the characters
Yeah.
today in the mail.
From Board Game Geek.
I bought
Yeah.
I have bought everything that
I have
from
those.
Geek Up. I got mine from Geek Up.
Yep.
Good move.
I'll show you another.
I'm sorry, guys.
I'll show you another like neat bits secret after we're done with this too. Okay.
All right, so we have how much gold?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Just make sure I get the right amount.
55 gold.
55. All right, so what we're gonna do is we got a couple legendaries that we gotta look at here. So
Yeah.
starting with 10 gold to identify, we're gonna flip over this one.
Uh-oh.
Upgraded codex.
All right, so upon identifying, you do get to keep those. The reason why we're sad about it is because we already own a codex, but that's fine. It's upgrade.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna spend 1 more 10 to flip over our next one. Blood Paints
God.
for 0
already have that one,
CP.
too.
Main phase 2, you and a chosen teammate can each roll a dice. The player with the highest value draws 2. On a tie, so you don't lose health.
No health loss. That's good.
So that's not bad.
In
But
that-
it is a new card, so I do have to cycle it with something that I have. So
It-
that's the drawback. But it's not bad.
Man.
That might still be worth though. I mean, coat your whatever it's
Put all my
called.
cards away too.
Yeah, can't do that yet.
Yeah, no.
The coat equipment that you cycle
Trench
every
coat?
time.
Yeah, we'll
Trench
just
coat.
get rid of that.
Yeah. Well, let's continue with the rest first, and we can do that at the end for the video's sake. I feel
All
like-
right. So we have a legendary in there. We're not sold on Golden Crown. I don't care.
No.
I gain a positive status effect token directly from a chosen hero's leaflet.
It could be guard break.
Undefendable Widow's Gauntlet.
Oh, that'd be sick. Okay, that's a potential.
That's a selling point.
Yeah.
Guard break is the only thing I would grab off your board.
Yeah. Which prosperity
that-
did you have?
I think I had the
I-
common, but Let me
I can
just
look it
check
up.
real quick. Sure.
I mean, if you do, that'd
yeah,
be
I got it. At this point, we have 2 more epics in there.
okay.
Utility belt.
Prosperity 2 is going to only cost you 5 to get instead of 15 because you have the common version already.
Okay, so I'm gonna slap this on there. I'm gonna slap this on here, just in case.
Okay.
I'm gonna identify a legendary, a epic for 10. There we go. It's stuck in there. Top one, please. Dig deeper. That sucks.
Meh.
So, we're gonna go ahead and sell that for 5.
For 5. Okay.
Um,
I think you keep those
does
other two.
Trenchcoat does Trenchcoat sell?
Yes, you can.
Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna sell Trenchcoat.
Okay. Get you another 5 to identify an
Gets
epic.
me another 5 to identify my other epic. There we go. Reboot 2 for free. Instant action. Draw 2. Then discard the number of cards. Then discard any number of cards and draw the same number. So it's a draw 2 for free.
That's pretty good.
It's good. We like that. So we have 25 gold. We could pick up utility belt and prosperity.
You can also, how many commons do you have toward your rare?
I have 3 commons, so that's 15 gold
that's
there,
weird.
and then three rares.
3
so I
rares.
have 30 gold sitting in there right now. So let's
do
then, where was I here? I got 3 of these. So we're gonna sell 2. I think I want utility belt. I think there's gonna be an opportunity that pays off.
Yeah.
Prosperity, I'm not too worried about. It just changes my prosperity from main phase to instant with the same effect. Only I could choose who gains the CP, so I'm not too worried about that. So let's sell 2 commons in exchange to identify a rare.
Mm-hmm.
Elven boots. I mean,
That's an
don't mind if I
epic.
do.
Did
Oh,
you-
hey, whoa! I might have put it in the wrong spot.
Okay.
I mean,
So either an epic was in the wrong spot or a rare was drawn.
most cases I probably put it in the wrong slot.
Okay.
Would be my guess because it would be really hard to drop from wrong.
All right. Well, that's a good one to get then.
Okay, well either way. In that case,
I mean, I think you sell a common and a rare, take the other rare, use 5 left over for prosperity.
okay, so we're gonna so sell this one for 5.
Because you've got 2 rares
So-
there, right?
Yeah, unless one's a legendary apparently or an epic. We're gonna keep that one. And then we got 5 on the board. Where'd you get the other 5?
Selling
prosperity?
one of the rares. Or let's see, Codex replaces, Prosperity replaces. You have 1 sleeve left between Blood Pact, Elven Boots, Utility Belt, and Reboot.
No, I have no sleeves. I swapped that out with trench coat's gone for reboot.
For Reboot. Okay. So
Yes.
I think it. All right. So did you figure out your
So I
card slots?
pulled some stuff that we could probably get rid of. So Broken Sword 2, if we're gonna go 6 less health or less.
Oh,
Probably not
yeah.
at this point.
That's
Yeah,
yeah. Then that's just a +3 attack modifier.
Yeah, which if we're at 6 health, we're already scared. So,
Yeah, it's a good call.
Blood Amulet, we never played it the 2 times I drew it. And Cat
Yep.
Burglar is okay. It's take a loot chest from adjacent tile, which doesn't matter, but you steal 3 CP from the chosen opponent for 2 CP. So I'd gain
that
CP,
could,
but take them away from the boss.
yeah, I think that's more on the taken away from the boss.
So I think I'm gonna keep that, but then these 2, I'm willing to I mean, essentially they are gonna take up these.
But you would be selling them, so then you would have the 10 for another rare.
Sure. So we're going to sell those because we know we're not going to use them. So that's 10 gold. Which are taken up by Elven Boots. I think as a keep. So we identify a rare for 10. That is health potion.
So you redraw because you have a better one.
Draw. That's right. Draw from the rare, not from the epic pile.
Yep.
We draw into leather armor. 2 CP equipment. You may reroll any 1 die that was rolled as part of your roll attempt. You may
Defense roll.
reroll any 1 die that was rolled as part of a roll attempt during your defensive roll phase.
Let you reroll a die on defense.
I'm already rerolling.
Yeah, I think that's not...
So we're going to sell that.
Could sell that and you still have that 5 left over there to identify your last one.
Then spend 10 to get this last one.
There it is.
Blood Pack 2, we're going to redraw.
Man, all the blood packs. I think we've seen all of them.
We're going to redraw Elven Boots.
Oh my gosh.
Utility Belt is already up there.
How did you shuffle all these the same exact way?
Hey, bonus blow.
Meh.
Did I?
I mean, we've only seen bonus blow. Just all of the other ones happen to be...
we may
from the
spend an
second
attack modifier status effect token on a teammate's attack. And what's the first one? Just less CP?
Yeah. Or more CP.
Alright, well, we own that. So, and then we're going to own this because...
Yep.
At this point. So we need to figure out what we're going to do with our sleeves here.
Yeah.
So that's replacing, this is replacing... Come up with 2 sleeves.
And then it'll be my turn.
Salvation's good.
And then we'll stop the video while we like organize the actual decks.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead?
Maybe edit out a 10-minute segment of the video.
Yeah, go ahead and I'll
Okay.
yeah, and then I'll just let you know after we're done what I pull to
All
see
right.
if you agree.
We're starting off 10 for legendary. Oh, I should put out the shop first. It doesn't matter. We're doing this. Dig deeper 4. Yay. The dig deeper that you had grabbed was on an epic, wasn't it?
It was.
I mean, you didn't. I know you didn't keep it, but.
Yeah, it was epic. Dig deeper 3.
Okay. You may reroll loot die up to 3 times.
Prosperity 2 is going to get replaced.
Alright, so that's going to get sold. Blood Pack 2. I have Blood Pack 1. I think.
I don't think we ever used it, did we?
No, because too much damage. But your Blood Pack max is real good.
Yeah, it is. No damage loss, and you duel, and somebody's going to get cards, or we're both going to get cards.
Yeah. I have the common, so this can stay out here. Reshuffle for grabbing your stuff. Generous 3.
I had 2. I mean, we should have pulled it, so you technically
Yeah.
have 2.
And then legendary. Purge 4. roll 5 dice for 1 CP. That's pretty good. Alright, so we did that for 10. We're going to do this epic for 10. The old switcheroo 2.
Nice.
Thought I had... Huh. I don't have that?
You did. You had the, unless you sold it, you had the first one.
I thought so too. No, apparently not.
Yep.
Okay. 10 more. For Scrooged. Promo card, 0 CP. You and a chosen opponent each roll 1 die. If your roll is greater, steal up to 4 CP. Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks. Old switcheroo is choose 2 players and choose 1 status effect on each of them. Transfer these tokens between the 2 players. I can't remember what the boss has. I feel like a lot of those aren't transferable, but I'll look into that maybe off the thing. All right, 25 gold. I don't want Gold Digger. Generous 3 would Purge 4 I should do probably. I don't have Purge at all. Where?
I was just looking at my Purge and it's chosen player, so going against the king. I don't remember.
Yep.
What his status effects were, but
he has the life siphon thing also.
That's right.
Which we definitely don't want to have happen. 25. Yeah, I'll buy Purge 4 for 25. Then I'm gonna sell Dig Deeper, so I'm at 0. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna get Generous 3. I have 2 card slots. And this is 4 things. If I drop Greed, that's 3. And Blood Pact is 4. That's 10 more gold for this. Vegas Baby 3. Aw, yeah.
Nice.
And that replaces, that's all the sleeves. I have 1 thing left over. If I want to identify that, I'd have to drop 2 more things. I don't... I think we can make that work on the final guy.
Instant salvation into a Skadoosh. Let's go.
Golden Crown I can sell. And I think Black Belt. Alright. We'll do those 2 for this. Double up 3. Heck yeah.
Oh, dude.
Alright.
You're gonna millionaire him to death.
And that's gonna be it for me. Have 5 gold left over. No, not 0 gold. There's nothing under here. 0 gold, 1 sleeve, 49 cards.
1 sleeve.
Because these are now all sold. Okay, well that's it, everybody. Thanks for hanging in there. Pretty long one today, but we managed to get there. Talk about a nail biter the entire time.
No kidding.
I thought we were going to lose on the second tile.
I agree. Yeah, we were down. I think we were single digits on tile 1.
Yep.
A green minion.
Yeah. Insane. So we got there. Super. So next time we play, we're going for the throne. The I almost said Mad Titan Shadow. That's a different game. Mad King is this game. So yeah, keep scoping it out, and we'll be back next time. Till then, keep on gaming.
See ya.